I hope you are enjoying. We have come to the last video. Next gen inviting formula we are seeing. We have seen child, want, need, beauty, dimensions, and now we are in preparation. So let's get into the topic. These are the four things we are going to discuss under preparation: basics, sankalpa, cleansing, and the next step. Let's see what is the first thing we are going to discuss. There are three types of couples: those who become parents, those who plan, those who order, and those who receive. This is first step. They order, they first plan, then they order, and then they receive a child. So this is a ideal way of becoming a parent. There are people, those who randomly try and they become pregnant. Randomly they try. They are not serious about having a child or not having a child. For them it is like an experiment. And then comes the third category, where they wished not to become parent, but one day they realized that they are parent, and that child is an accidental child, not a child which was invited and arriving. Now what does that mean? This means that how much connected we are with that child. Not that the people accidentally get a child will not be loving the child. Obviously mother and father will obviously love the child, but that shows the shallowness of having a child. They think a child is just a creature, right? Ordering a pizza, whether I order now or today, or accidentally I pressed a button and a pizza came, chalo, we'll eat pizza. Is it like that? So child is something which is going to, we have discussed in these many videos, in the previous videos, the value of child. So therefore, we need to understand that children or a child are not a creature which accidentally comes to us. And also, there is people say that you have no control over what child you are going to get. I strongly disagree. You personally choose what kind of a child you want. You have full control over your child's nature, if not the destiny of the child, but the nature of the child is in your control. What the child is going to become in the future may not be in your control, but what natured child you want is fully in your control. And that is what we are going to discuss. And for having such a child, you need to plan, you need to order, and only then you will receive such a child. So order is the better way. Then there is something called as a sankalpa in all Indian languages. What is sankalpa? Sankalpa is nothing but ordering. In every functions, they used to use this word sankalpa. What is sankalpa? What I want to achieve in the future, I will tell now itself. That is what is sankalpa. In modern psychology, they call this as auto-suggestion. In management terms, they call this as self-affirmation. But sankalpa is the most Indian word, right? So whatever sankalpa you do, whatever request you keep, whatever you wish for, what kind of a child, what kind of a natured child you wish for, that kind of a child you will get. And you, I mean you and your partner. Because as I already told in the previous videos, child is equal to two minds, and those two minds are parents' minds. The father and mother's mind is equal to child's nature. So definitely your mind matters over the child. The second is lessons from the history we need to understand. You call anybody for that matter. Chhatrapati Shivaji's mother literally, envisioned a child to, save the country. Before even she was pregnant, she had the desire. I will have a child using whom I will change the stand of the country. And really she did. That is called sankalpa. And all the Panchapandavas origin happened with the sankalpa. A pure intensive thought of father and mother, or father or mother for that matter, if the intent is more, definitely that will be reflected in the child's nature for sure. If you are a cricketer, don't ask a cricketer. If you like a creative person, Steve Jobs kind of a person, don't ask that kind of a person, because all these things are skills, all these things are talent. Don't emphasize on talent or skill. Ravan was more talented than Sri Ram. Ravan was, musician. He was a botanist. He was administrator. He was a devotee. He was, a linguistics expert. But that doesn't matter, right? Every year, the entire country kills him. So understand, talent and skill is not quality of a person. A quality of a person is the character of a person. So you need to focus on a character. You need to focus on the nature of a child. So when this discussion come, I heard once one of my teachers said this: don't ask from God, ask God. I repeat, don't ask from God, ask for God. I want God. Ask this way, your life will change. If you are a believer, if you love somebody very much, then ask a child like them. And the advanced way is ask them as your child. I repeat, there is a vast difference. Asking a son like Krishna is different from asking Krishna as a child. So you need to discuss with your partner and you need to come to a conclusion. Then cleansing. Let us speed up. So body. You need to clean your body, and the cleansing is not about the dirt but about the very body itself. You need to do regular exercise. You need to do regular yoga, so that your body will be fit, not only physically but also energy wise. Your body will be clean. There is a continuous energy flowing in our body, right? So you will have a energy flow in your body if you do regular physical activity. And also self control definitely matters. Why? Because it is not about sperm, it is about the quality of sperm. I have seen people, those who do regular intercourse will struggle for having a child. There are so many people, those who every day do intercourse, because of which their quality of sperm comes down, and quality of interest comes down in sex, and also the duration of sex comes down. Always it is better to have self control and plan and then proceed, so that the sankalpa shakti will literally work like magic. And related to mind, you need to definitely be calm and you need to be clean, so that whatever you wish will come to you. I am looking like a magician now. Prarthana, you can pray if you are a believer, and if you are not a believer, it doesn't make any difference. Watch a video in YouTube. You might have already heard The Secret, because every thought has its own influence, and that is what is called law of attraction. So definitely that is going to influence your mind. Therefore you need to be calm and you need to be pure and clean here, so that when you decide to have a child, and when you and your partner are planning to have a child and fixing a date for intercourse, then you need to prepare your mind and body for that. You can't be a same normal life and expect something extraordinary as your child. If you want extraordinary, then you need to become extraordinary to have such a child. If you want to be a host also, you need to reach up to that level. That is why all these things are required. Your mind should be calm, your body should be clean, and you should have self control, and intellect wise you should be sharp and focused. And what do I mean here? It is about the career, it is about job? No, you need to be more focused, you need to be more attentive. So when all these things happen, only then it is possible to achieve such a divine child. And meditation here, I don't mean samadhi sthiti, but meditation here is of calmness, just 5-10 minutes sitting in silence, and reducing all your confusions and distractions in your head. All those things are part and parcel of cleansing of your body, mind and intelligence. You might have heard about Abhimanyu, you might have heard about different people in history where from the stomach, like Prahalada, from the childhood, from the child's presence in the mother's womb, the child started learning amazing things and influenced the whole world. People say parenting starts when the child is 1 year old or 2 year old. No, parenting starts the moment the child is conceived in the mother's womb. Whether you know it or not, the parenting's responsibility has started because the child is in your womb. So definitely, as a parent, as a husband, as a wife, when you come to know that you are pregnant, there are so many things you need to keep in mind, starting from what to listen, how to talk, how to handle the different mental situations and fluctuations of pregnant woman, husband's responsibility, mother-in-law's responsibility, the things to be changed in the house, the orientation, what and all to be given to the child in the womb. So many things are there to keep in mind as a expecting parents. For that, we have started a course called Neo Garbha model, where in detail how in Neo Grahastha model we have seen a large, organized, structured program in all walks of life of a newly married. The same way we are going to address all the walks of life of a newly expecting parents. This course is exclusively for newly married to newly parents, those who are going to become. So I'm very happy for your presence here. And if you are watching this, that means you have watched all the videos, I suppose. I'm very grateful, and I thank you for listening. It's my immense pleasure to talk to you. I want to see so many families living sustainably and happily everywhere. So support me in this cause, and please do comment. What do you feel? What are your takeaway from this course? And once again, thank you very much.